Welcome, my name is Akil Patterson here with Gokhshtein Media, and obviously I am the man, the myth, the legend, but I'm here with Henry from Fundamental Labs, which is a managing partner, which he is, and they're just dropping a big announcement today. They have helped fund Binance.us for over $200 million. Brother, tell me about this actual partnership and why you guys are getting into it, because at the tune of $20 million from your end to their $200 million, so you might be one of their largest seed funders right now here in the US right now.
Yeah, we're super excited about the Binance partnership. We've had really good relationship and friendship with the Binance headquarters, and obviously they're by far and large the most volume, most inclusive exchange around the world, right? And they've had certain changes in the U.S., but finally, they've committed to acquiring licensees and be more compliant in certain markets, and especially the largest market in the U.S. And recently they've acquired a license in Dubai as well. To see the Binance moving in that direction and to expand in the U.S., which is where our headquarters is, and currently in Austin, Texas, and we're super excited to support them to expand services and expand user base within the largest market in crypto in the U.S.
Now tell me, what else is Fundamental Labs getting behind now? Like now that you've done this with Binance.us, what are some of the other crypto and blockchain agencies that you're working with? Because you guys want to help scale this economy up, right?
So Fundamental Labs has been around since 2016. So we've been in this industry really, as Ethereum has taken off, as the smart contract has come to life. We've invested across all infrastructure, all sorts of ecosystems that are rivals of Ethereum, that are supporting Ethereum and supporting Bitcoin, of course, and as well as the centralized exchanges like Binance, and we've invested in Coinbase as well, a pre-IPO. We're just super excited to see how this industry evolved, and now, as we get into metaverse and gaming and NFT, we recently hired someone on the West Coast from Meta or Facebook that leads gaming partnerships there to come join us, and we're expanding our team on both East and West Coast as well as Austin, Texas, to continue to invest in projects that are decentralized finance focused, NFT focused, gaming focused, whatever is next to come. As we have invested in infrastructure since 2016 in this industry to support all the projects that build.
Wow, you guys are really building up the industry. Now, when you are building up an industry, you personally have to have some skin in the game. So, What are some of your favorite NFT projects right now that you love?
So, I'll tell you one that I missed.
All right, there you go.
And it's a fun one because personally, I'm from Osaka, Japan. When I saw an NFT art project that resembles sort of the art from Japan, I took an interest in it, and it happens to be one of the biggest projects today. But obviously, I liked the art, and I didn't buy it because I just saw the art was cool. And now I think each one is about 33 ETH.
What's the name of the project?
The name is called Azuki.
Oh, okay.
Azuki. I thought it was just really cool. I really liked the art, and little did I know that it was going to generate a huge community behind it, and now it's rivaling a lot of the things that CryptoPunks and the Bored Apes are doing. So that one was one that I missed.
My heart hurts moment. Yeah. Like, damn it, I should have got it.
And at the same time, for us as Fundamental Labs, and we see the collectibles, NFTs, and things are up and coming. Those things are still very fresh and new, and one project comes and the other goes, right? And another project comes and the other goes. As an investor, we love the innovation that's part of that, but we want to see sort of sustainability of that, right? So we're investing around these projects, the projects that are building on top of, things like Metaplex, that's on Solana, that's building sort of the NFT infrastructure to allow other NFTs to build on top of it, and across many different ecosystems that are infrastructure related to NFTs. We're investing across all of it. More recently, we're in deep discussion with the Dapper Labs and that ecosystem to support some of their up and coming launches.
Wow, so you guys are in conversation with Dapper Labs. I'm a huge fan of Top Shots and other projects. So the fact that you guys are going in and you are putting skin in the game, you're talking it up, you're researching, what goes into making a decision? So you guys have made a huge decision to partner to go in with Binance at a quite large amount. What went into that decision though? Like what was the thing that goes, look, we can choose anybody in the world, we choose you?
We like to support leaders in the industry. You know, when we look at a project, we want to make sure that that project is significant within the realm of that they're operating in, right? And in the case of Coinbase, when we invested in 2018, clearly it was a leader within the U.S. in terms of user base, in terms of legal structure, and they were the first to go public. Compliance, reliability, security, right, and custodianship, and all that. So when we looked at Binance, we've always looked at Binance since the beginning, really since 2016, and we're good friends with the founder.
CZ was like, hey, I'm going to get on this plane and come see you?
Right, so we're good friends with them, and when we see that they want to enter the U.S. market, they want to be a strong household name within the U.S. to compete against other exchanges that have strong foothold here as the biggest exchange, internationally, globally, right?
And it looks like they're also. One thing that I get when I talk to people about Binance in this market is they say Binance is trustworthy. Yeah. Like that's the way you feel. You're like, not all the projects that show up there are going to be trustworthy, but they're trustworthy as a company because they built from the ground up and they did it the right way. Do you guys share that same value system and doing things the right way over there, fundamentals?
Absolutely, right? and it's a trustworthy in a different way, right? There's trustworthy in a way that you have legal licenses and you have maybe government backing. And for Binance, and for us as well, it's trustworthy from track record, from how long we've been around and how long we've been around without, any hacks, without any really mistakes that we've made or any faults that we've had in partnerships or none of that, right? For us, we look at that and say, okay, well, they've been around for, as long as that we've seen, and from when the exchanges have been around, as they become more and more mainstream, and there hasn't been much of issues with Binance.
Wow. Well, folks, as we just said, Fundamental Lads coming in with the hammer, supporting Binance.us with that first round of initial seed funds of $20 million. Man, I cannot wait, because now I'm going to have to go run and find my bank account and maybe throw something in there. As always, my name's Akil Patterson. You have a great day and an even better tomorrow.